Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 5 of the build of the Lego Creator Modular Pet Shop set. That's how far we made it so far. Well, there's another building over there. You can see the little minifigure standing on the steps. So we are about 75% done building this set. So making some good progress. So if you missed any of the parts, check them out. There's links down below. If you watched all the parts up to this point, then you're pretty much my biggest fan. Appreciate you guys watching. So, beginning the part of the... Right here is where that little word that says pets goes. So if you're curious on how that was built, you're going to have to follow along. It's not the first time that they have designed something like this. So this is how we start. We have this brick with studs on two sides, and then there's some bars on them. And we're going to put these other two bricks with studs on the side. And this will go right here. So this bar goes a little bit further into that brick than I initially pushed it in. Alright, so you can see we got some bars kind of going horizontally across there. And we'll put these bricks on next so we can just continue on to the next step. So we're continuing with all this kind of sand blue color. Okay, so next step, start with pulling all the pieces together for it. A single jumper tie, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's all our parts. So first thing I'm going to start with is, this is not part of the sign. It's just a decorative element for the stairwell portion of the building. That just goes there. Now this is part of the sign, so we're going to take this white part and a white tile. Of course, you have your blue plate there. And let me look at the picture real quick. Okay, so anywhere that there's blue, that's going to be our letters. The white is more or less the background. So you can see we have a little splash of blue right there. And now we're going to do another tile here. So that goes there. So remember, that's forming probably the P portion of the word pets. So we'll move on to our next little portion. Three 1x1s and a tile. Alright, so we have part of a letter, white part of a letter, white part with a clip. We have a tile. This, remember we have this bar back here. This clip is going to clip onto that. So you can see, looks like an E. You got your three little dashes there. Now we have this tile that we're going to attach to a plate with a clip. And this will come all the way over here. Clip on there. So there's another little splash of blue right there. next piece. Let me grab all these pieces. 2, 3, clip, tile, 2 pieces, 2 pieces, another tile, one more tile. So I have another blue piece with the whites. Actually going to hold off on that one for now. So I need to put this one on first. So the blue, white, blue, white with a clip, and another blue. Looks like we've created our S. Like that. So you can see the shape of an S. We're just kind of stacking tiles and putting tiles on their side and creating these shapes. So you notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates high is the same length as 2 1x1s on their side. So you can see everything's lining up perfectly across there. We have one more, or one more in this step. This, so see this tile right here, when we put it right next to that, you can see it's now created the perfect shape of the E. So we have an E and an S. Tiles, not a tile. Okay. So this brick with stud on the side is going to get a plate with a clip. And a tile. Clip that in there. Letter T. Now we have 2 white plates. Blue plate, plate with a clip, blue tile. And this one slides in here. There's your letter P. Just like that, with all those small tiles and clips, we've created the word pets. So, how cool is that? Now we can move along to complete all of the parts for this step. This long white plate will kind of complete the frame of it all. So you see the white on the top. It's pretty cool. That hits perfectly there to stop that ladder from going down. I guess I need to move this up a bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But there's this little ladder piece right there, and when you fold the stairs down, it hits on that perfectly and stops it from going too far. Wait, here. tiles. This is kind of when you know you've completed a level, is when you start tiling the tops of everything. Okay, we have this rocker plate, goes on there, and of course I would have put it on backwards. These are not that hard to get off, especially if you have a brick separator. Just kind of wedge it in there and it comes out pretty easily. So the rocker plates will actually go on these little rocker bricks 2 different ways. So just make sure you put it on the right way. Right. We have a lamp post. It's going to go in front of the building right there. Then we have some sort of street display piece that will show some stuff that people can come into the store and buy. Basically going to consist of a ball and a couple bones. Carefully pop it on right there. Alright, that completes the 3rd bags of parts. So what we're going to do now is move on to our last bags. So there's 4 bags of number 4. So I'm going to go ahead and open all of these up and we'll get right into this portion now. Okay, I have everything for the last bags dumped out. We're basically going to start the upper levels, so we don't need this until we get more towards the end. So I'm going to move that off to the side for now. Go ahead and reposition this down just a bit so we can kind of see everything that's going on. So let's start with a couple plates. Go like that. Then we have some bigger plates, or just one bigger plate. Flip this over. Didn't really examine the parts very closely, so pardon me while I look for all the parts that I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 4 of these longer ones. Okay. Got all that. Alright, that looks good. Just kind of giving it a good push. Make sure everything is nice and secure. Alright, that looks good. Pull some parts for the next steps. So we got 6 of these 1x6s. 6. We have a clear 1x2 panel. It's not completely clear, it's kind of a smoke colored translucent piece. Alright, so we're going to do our corner plates. And then some plates going down 3 of the sides. Not all 4 just yet. We do have this panel going right there. Some more plates, and we have some jumper tiles. 8 of those jumper tiles. We have a flame piece. 2 of these bricks with studs on the side. Put one there. Flame going through the other. So this looks like a fireplace area. Do a corner plate and then 2 jumper tiles. And a 1x2. We have 4 jumper tiles. 1x2 and 2 more jumper tiles. Okay, those jumper tiles are where windows will attach to. Pulling all the parts. So all our 1x2s in this set have the little groove going down the middle. So it just adds a little bit of detail. There's not going to be anything that's going to slide down that groove. A lot of those type of pieces are used for garage door style, or actual garage doors like in a fire station or something, but in this particular set they're just going to be used for decoration. So kind of gives you a little bit of exposure to different ways to use similar pieces other than just what they may have been designed for. Once again, I'm using a lot of this blue color. Those and 2 more of these. The inside of the piece we're making, we don't want the groove to show on this side, but on the front side here is where we're going to take advantage of that groove here in a minute. You'll kind of see that come together. So we're building up the walls for the second level pretty quickly. Okay, start doing some different colors now. A tile, black. Clear coffee mug somewhere. There it is. Okay. So here looks like we're going to make a coffee maker. A single serve coffee maker that'll go right there, and that'll actually cover up some of those grooves that we didn't need to be seeing. And and the fireplace mantle there. See, we have 3 corner panels. 1, 2, and 3. Tap. This is a little wash sink area. Some rail plates over the fireplace. Finish off that mantle piece. Okay, we have 2 sloped bricks. Where's the other one? There it is. 1, 2, and we have 4 of these studs. Frying pan, that, clear door, and another mailbox looking piece. But this is not going to be a mailbox, this is going to be a stovetop. These round studs are going to represent the burners. Frying pan on top of it, plate there. So this is our turning into a nice little micro kitchen next to the fireplace. Alright, have all of our parts for our next step. There, 2 here, 1 stud, 4 more of these bricks. So putting these bricks on really builds up the walls pretty quickly. Also gives you that illusion that we're making some good progress on the set. This is our entry door. Remember, the stairs from down below are coming up to that point. Six, 4, 4, 2, 6, 4, 4, and a 1, not a 2. Okay. Going to do a little sub-assembly, which means we start with basically creating a little module that we're going to attach to the main model once we're done with it. So this is broken into, in the instruction book, a lot of different steps on its own. This goes there. We have a 2x2 jumper tile there. Now a 1x3, another sloped, another slope there, this all goes there. So we've created the interior wall of that apartment unit. Moving on to the next steps. 4, 2. There and there. Right, next we have another pre-molded ladder piece. This piece. Okay, so we have all our parts. This goes here, this goes, whoops, I already messed that up. Grab my trusty brick separator. This was supposed to go underneath the 2x4 plate. That goes there. This fits perfectly in there. Put our coffee mug on the table. We're going to make a little brick-built chair. This one will go. So it goes right here. Next up, we have 30 of these bricks. So it's, I believe, 6 total stacked. Yeah, so see, we're putting the rails on the front. That's what I was saying earlier on how it's just a decorative element. It just adds a little bit of texture. Nice little detail for the main little wall parts. This goes here. Dropping them. That one goes there. We have one more that's going to go on the back, but the vertical rail or groove, I guess you would call it, is going to face inward like that. Grab that, it's dropped. Okay, next, let's pull some window frames over and some plates. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these guys for the shorter windows. Glasses and 4 of these. Okay, so start by putting the glass panels inside of each one of these frames. Nothing new here. Stuff we're all kind of used to by now. Same with these square pieces. So we're going to assemble 2 of these windows. So we start with a plate with those rail plates. Put that on. Attach some of these shorter windows. And put 2 more rail plates on top. That makes 1 window. Repeat that step. Okay. These 2 go back here. turn it around, you can kind of see what they look like. So let's do some of the front windows. So we have 4 more of these shorter windows. 2, 3, 4 glass pieces. A lot of small parts in this little sub-assembly piece. Alright, so once again I'm going to go ahead and pop the glass pieces in so they don't get lost or missed. Forgot 2 of these. So I put a brick, plate, flower piece, some greenery elements, 2 windows, 2 flowers, jumper tile, and a plate. So that's 1. Goes down there. Now we get to repeat that. The flowers, I guess you can put them however you want. They don't have to be exactly the same. But I'm just doing it for the sake of demonstration purposes on following the instructions. Right, so there's 2 of the front window pieces. So we have another front window piece. Pull all the parts for that again. 4 glasses. We got 2 of these. This is also going to have some plant material. And 2 brown. Okay, so kind of repetitive where we continue to put these glass pieces on there. It's okay, I don't mind. Alright, so we've got 2 bricks, 2 plates, and then we're going to alternate these brown flower pieces along with these green studs all the way across. So you can see how some of them are higher than others, and then it goes back down to the shorter ones. Flower pieces. Have 4 windows stacked in this pattern. Jumper tiles, and that guy goes there, that guy goes there. Alright, not bad. And I dropped a flower. Go ahead and pick that guy up. Alright, so we're going to stop this portion of the build here. We're basically going to have one more part left where we're going to complete the rest of this. We're getting close to finishing this one. So make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget to check out all of my other videos. I'll put a link down below to all of the Lego Creator stuff that I have built. So if you like these kind of videos, you can binge watch all of that. So appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one.